It's the sport you have to be a little crazy to try.
I have this from the earlier joust, and that, get all cut up and bruised, and broken my hand a few times, and a few concussions, dislocated kneecap, stuff like that. It's just mild injuries.
The Knights of Valour were at the State Fair on Sunday to show off their skills at jousting. Though all three knights came into this following stints at medieval times, what they do here is not an exhibition.
100% full, real jousting.
I was looking for something, you know, a little bit more real, a little bit more interesting. I was mostly curious to know if I could do it, know if I could really do it the way that you know, medieval knights jousted. And I got on the TV show Full Metal Jousting and found out that yeah, I did all right, you know. Ended up second place.
They think of the sport in more modern terms.
5 points awarded.
What we're doing here, I mean, this is you know, an extreme sport that we're really, you know, just now bringing into the mainstream, and we're really looking at it as such, and we want people to view it that way as well.
In fact, it's slightly different than the jousting of 500 years ago.
1 point each.
For one thing, our armor's stainless steel. They would use mild steel. We use stainless because it's stronger and you don't have to polish it all the time. It doesn't rust. The lances are solid and they're thinner, but like 500 years ago, tournament would have been noblemen and stuff, so they actually would have done more of a breakaway. They would layer the lances, but then they'd be wide, but the whole thing would be hollow in the middle. So to the public, it would look like they were as tough as their soldiers, but not actually hurting each other.
This is what the knights use to try to unhorse each other.
This is an 11-foot long Douglas fir lance. We get the dowels from Canada and cut them to 11 feet length, and then paint them. We add a copper cap to the end right here. That's to prevent the lance from splintering and those splinters from entering our eyes or other vulnerable areas. So that we've got that we add on there, and we paint it using a very ancient technique using spray paint. And we've got this piece called the van plate, which goes on to protect your hand. And this is what you grip right here. The van plate, we tape that on. We tape the grapper to it. And this is the grapper, and what the grapper does is it rests against your chest like this, and in concert with the arete, it transfers all of the force into your chest, so it prevents you from breaking your wrist, or it allows you to deliver a harder hit also.
On target.
And when they connect,
Like getting hit by a car. Same kind of thing, whiplash. Your brain shakes around a little bit.
1,600 pounds per square inch of power.
There's impacts where you snap your lance, you break your lance. That's one of the best ones. That's one of the best feelings. Feeling that lance, you bring it down, it's real heavy, and then bam, it's light. There's nothing there. It's a great feeling.
Reporting for the Sedalia Democrat, Eric Ingalls.
3, 0.